What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very emotional video where we will talk about the Liverpool-Norwich game, the first game at Anfield since Jurgen Klopp announced that he is leaving Liverpool, and he was fighting tears when the You Will Never Walk Alone song rang around Anfield. And I mean, at the end of the game he just drew this on his chest and he hugged every single Liverpool player, and he said that he loved absolutely everything about the atmosphere, how the fans sung his name, and he said, you know what, you can sing my song, I don't care anymore. He said basically that Liverpool fans can sing his song, but he just doesn't want us fans to always think about the manager, because the players need our support as well, and I'm sure the Liverpool fans know it. This was a very emotional afternoon, and Liverpool managed to score 5 goals while actually being pretty wasteful in finishing. I don't even believe I'm saying this, but Liverpool had 29 shots, 7 big chances, 10 shots on target, so to only score 5 goals is, I mean, only 5. We haven't been scoring 5 goals very frequently. 4 of the 5 goals were assisted by youth academy players, which is absolutely brilliant. James McConnell had his first start. He only played 15 minutes in the Europa League and 1 minute in the Premier League before. So 16 minutes of senior football under his belt. 19-year-old James McConnell slots into midfield and he doesn't look out of place. He looked absolutely fantastic, and he gets an assist for the first goal, crossing it to the back force where Curtis Jones heads it down, and Liverpool missed a couple of really big chances. Darwin Nunez hits the post, so unlucky from Darwin Nunez. He should have scored 2 or 3 goals today. And then Curtis Jones, who had a brilliant game. Curtis Jones and Gravenberch were both very impressive. Conor Bradley as well. Conor Bradley got 2 assists today, and I'm so happy that finally Liverpool have a proper right back behind Trent Alexander-Arnold. And we could even try out Trent Alexander-Arnold in the defensive midfield role and start Conor Bradley, because he doesn't look out of place. Actually, Conor Bradley and Joe Gomez have been playing so insanely, incredibly well that it will be actually tough for Trent and Robertson to get back into the team. And that's saying something, because Trent is the best right back in the world and Robertson one of the best left backs in the world. So Curtis Jones, one of his only big mistake was he was hesitant in his passing before. He lost the ball in the 21st minute. He loses the ball after failing to pass to another Liverpool player on the wing. Norwich go on the counter-attack. Joe Gomez blocks the cross. It's a corner. Liverpool clear the corner, but from the second corner, Ben Gibson scores a brilliant header into the far corner. Alisson had no chance, and it was 1-1, very undeserved, because Liverpool had like 8 shots. Norwich had that 1 shot up until that point, but the result was 1-1. And did you see the Ipswich Town Maidstone United game, where Ipswich had like 38 shots and Maidstone had 2 shots, and they scored both, Maidstone, who are a non-league club, and Ipswich only could score 1 from 38 shots. That's the beauty of the FA Cup. It's a classic giant killing, and Ipswich got knocked out, and Maidstone are in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Liverpool will play Watford or Southampton at Anfield in, I think, 6th round of the FA Cup. This was the 5th round, I think. So Liverpool are already into the last 16 of the FA Cup, and if we turn up and play to our usual standards, we will beat either Watford or Southampton, hopefully, and then we are into the quarterfinals, and that's where the real business starts in the FA Cup. But Darwin Nunez scored a brilliant goal after Conor Bradley dispossessed the Norwich player on the halfway line. He was so good, Conor Bradley. I can't stress this enough, and we will talk about his stats. But guys, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. And if you are new around my channel, I post many Liverpool related videos. So if you are a Liverpool fan, this channel is for you. So Darwin Nunez races onto the Conor Bradley through ball after he dispossessed the player. He goes past people, Conor Bradley. He tees up Nunez, who slots it home into the far corner. 2-1 Liverpool. Conor Bradley should have had another assist. He tees up Cody Gakpo, and he has like in the middle of the goal, like closer to even a penalty spot, and he fluffs his shot and drags it wide. How did Cody Gakpo not score that? And then Diogo Jota makes it 3-1 in the second second half. Absolutely brilliant, like over-the-top through ball by Curtis Jones, I think. Norwich defender, I think it was Gibson, tries to clear it. It only falls to Jota, and with his weaker left foot, he drills it home into the far corner. Absolutely clinical finishing. And imagine you are Norwich City, you are trailing 3-1 at Anfield, and then you see Szoboszlai, Van Dijk and Andy Robertson coming on. I mean, the Norwich City players must have been, oh, give us a break, Liverpool. You are 3-1 up and you bring on 3 world-class players who has a market value of around 150 or 200 million pounds. I mean, poor Norwich City. Liverpool were relentless in the second half especially, and Dominic Szoboszlai, who assisted, like 35% of his goal contributions came from corners at Leipzig, he finally gets an assist from a corner in a Liverpool shirt. Virgil van Dijk heads it into the bottom corner after a brilliant Dominic Szoboszlai corner and fantastic header by Van Dijk. But then the actual best goal of the game was scored by Norwich, and it was Borja Sainz who scored a brilliant effort from outside of the box. Alisson doesn't concede many shots from outside of his box, and maybe he expected Van Dijk to block it, and Van Dijk was blocking the far corner, so Borja Sainz went to the near corner and he curls it around Alisson or into the, like, next to the post, just in. It was a brilliant goal. And then, you know, Liverpool brought on, before that goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then Luis Diaz came on, and Luis Diaz takes the ball down with the back of his heel, and then he crosses it to the far post, where Conor Bradley is bombing forward in the 95th minute, so just at the end of the game, and he drills a shot into the ground, it bounces up, and Gravenberch is there to head home at the back post, and Gravenberch deserved the goal, because recently his performances were much improved. It's a shame that Cody Gakpo couldn't score, because there was a goalmouth scramble in the Norwich City box where Cody Gakpo's shot got blocked on the line and other players should have scored, and also Liverpool should have had a penalty because Norwich City player clearly handballs it, but the VAR didn't give it. But let's talk about, you know, Conor Bradley's performance first, because he was probably my man of the match. He had 92% pass accuracy, 3 big chances created by Conor Bradley, 2 assists in this game. Absolutely brilliant. 2 accurate long balls, and he won 4 out of 5 tackles. He won 5 ground duels today, 1 aerial duel as well, and Conor Bradley is slowly becoming one of my favorite players. And I mean, he was playing at Bolton last season, and Bolton are in, I think, in League One. And Bolton fans were saying, how did we get Conor Bradley on loan? He's a Premier League level player. He was Bolton's player of the season, and now you can see why. He is a Premier League level player. I mean, he's only 20 years old, so imagine how good he can become. Conor Bradley, he got 2 assists today. He got an assist in the Premier League against Bournemouth. And since Trent got injured, you know, Conor Bradley had, in the League Cup quarter-final, 21 minutes. He played the full game against Union Saint-Gilloise, and then he had a 50-minute cameo at Arsenal. But since then, he started 4 games in a row, got 3 assists in those 4 games. Very, very impressive by Conor Bradley. And let's talk about Curtis Jones, who again had a brilliant performance. I'm so happy that his injury was not serious against Bournemouth. 94% pass accuracy by Curtis Jones. 2 shots, 1 goal, 3 touches in the opposition box, 100% successful dribble rate, 2 accurate long balls out of 3, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 5. Very, very impressive showing by Curtis Jones. And Gravenberch had probably one of his best games in the Liverpool shirt, 86% pass accuracy, but a lot of his passes were pretty risky, so that's okay. He had 4 shots, 3 on a target. He created 2 chances for his teammates, and actually he had a 1.3 XG. He missed 2 big chances, Ryan Gravenberch. He had 2 successful dribbles out of 2, 3 tackles, 1. And what is really impressive, before there were some games where Ryan Gravenberch struggled with ground duels, but today he excelled in it. He had 6 crown jewels won from 9, so that's 67% crown jewel win success rate, and also he won 1 aerial duel out of 2. So Gravenberch was also very, very impressive. Let's talk about James McConnell, another Liverpool Youth Academy player who got an assist today. 89% pass accuracy from James McConnell on his first start. Very impressive. He wasn't intimidated by playing in front of almost 60,000 Liverpool fans. He was actually inspired by the atmosphere. He had 1 accurate cross from one accurate long ball as well. He won a tackle out of 2. Only 2 ground duels, 1 out of 7, but he's still just 19 years old. His body is still not fully grown yet. He's still developing. And he won an aerial duel as well. Konate and Kwanzaa again was brilliant. Kwanzaa, a 20-year-old player, and he's playing like he has been playing in the Premier League for like 4 years. He's so assured, so calm, and he's only 20. It's frightening how good Jarrod Kwanzaa can become if he stays fit, because yeah, he's playing a lot of games and I'm so happy with how he's playing. He actually has 1 goal and 3 assists already, Kwanzaa, from the centre-back position. Very, very impressive. And Darwin Nunez had another brilliant performance, 87% pass accuracy. His shot accuracy was actually very good today. He scored a goal and he hit the post from another of his shots. He had 1 blocked shot as well. He had 2 accurate long balls from 3, which is very, very impressive. But Liverpool on Wednesday play Chelsea at Anfield. That will be another emotional game. And Curtis Jones said that yes, it's sad for the club that Jurgen Klopp is leaving, but it's business for usual for Liverpool players. Our goals haven't changed. We want to win every game. We want to win every trophy. So let's go for everything. Let's send Jurgen Klopp out with a bang into the sunset with some more trophies under his belt. How brilliant would it be if Liverpool won the League Cup, the FA Cup, maybe even the Europa League, but I won the Premier League title. That is the one title that would be a dream farewell for Jurgen Klopp. Imagine if he wins the Premier League title in his last season at Liverpool. He's already an absolute Liverpool legend, up there with Bob Paisley, Bill Shankly and Kenny Dalglish as one of the best managers to ever manage a Liverpool team. I think he deserves more trophies in his cabinet, because this Liverpool team have been so good. If it wasn't for Pep Guardiola, Manchester City and their financial doping, Liverpool already would have 3 Premier League titles and probably a few more domestic cups as well. We already won every trophy that we can win under Jurgen Klopp except the Europa League, so I want Liverpool to win the Europa League. But Jurgen Klopp deserves another Premier League title, especially with finishing second with 97 and 93 points. That's so cruel, so undeserved from Liverpool's point of view. We should have won both times the Premier League title in those seasons. So now let's just focus on the next game. This should galvanize and inspire the whole Liverpool squad, Liverpool team, the players and the fan base as well. I think it's actually good news. It's actually brilliant that Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp announced this in the middle of the season. So now we have the second half of the season where everybody can give absolutely everything. In Jurgen Klopp's last season, we play Chelsea and then we play Arsenal on next weekend, 1 week from now. These 2 games are very key in the title race. The Chelsea game at Anfield we should win. The Arsenal game is a lot tougher without Mo Salah. But now that Liverpool are having injured players coming back, Robertson, Trent, Szoboszlai being back, huge boosts for Liverpool. But now we have Conor Bradley, we have Joe Gomez, we have even Owen Beck, who we recalled from his loan spell from Dundee. I really hope Owen Beck plays a lot more, because Liverpool having played Owen Beck for like 7 minutes against Bournemouth, that means he can't sign for a third team on loan. So either he stays at Liverpool and gets playing time, or he moves back to Dundee on loan in the second half of the season, because he was playing every week and he was one of their best players. So Liverpool play Chelsea, Arsenal, Burnley, Brentford and Luton, and then Chelsea in the League Cup final, of course. But yeah, these Chelsea and Arsenal games are absolutely key for Liverpool in the title race. Come on Liverpool, let's send Jurgen Klopp home on his rest year with some trophies. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, see you later, goodbye.